You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV. Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV, shout out.
Hello, welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV. Welcome back to Soda TV. Man, hey, y'all y'all getting like a 4-piece spicy today for the free. Like, y'all don't give me Cash App, Super Chats, none of that. I don't ask for it. Y'all getting, not only y'all getting 3 pieces on the content, but you're getting the drip. Y'all getting, hey man, say man, no, I'm going out today after I drop these videos. I ain't gonna lie. Going out for my birthday. What, celebrate my birthday. It was on the 6th, but y'all know, you dig. Style ain't free, but you getting that today for the free ski. All right, we covering Bloodhound affiliate, Baby Splat. Man, he got popped on live trolling the ops. It was alleged that, hey man, I ain't even tell y'all where he was at. Man, it's just too juicy, man. We gonna get into that. Then we got Snap Dogg back at it, man. He been MIA, man, and he just come back on the scene, picking up where he left off. Snap Dogg. You know, speaking on his problem with Sauce Walka. Well, I ain't gonna say it's a problem, but he still wanna fisticuffs with Sauce Walka. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it's that important to him. And you a real boxer, and you want people that are not actual boxers to box you for what they getting out of it. Like, is you coming? I mean, if you came with a bag, you wouldn't have to beg nobody, in my eyes. But we gonna get into that. I ain't gonna be biased. And then last piece, we got Finesse2Tymes' mother saying that Finesse2Tymes put her out. First, he had her, had her under indenture servitude. I ain't gonna call her no. I ain't gonna use the SV word. You know what I'm saying? But she said he had her cleaning up dog poop to stay with him. And I could see Finesse2Tymes doing everything that she said. You know what I'm saying? Just take his characteristics into consideration. But he ended up putting her out, and she is putting out a GoFundMe and a statement. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, going to point A. Baby Splat. So, hey man, word on the streets is that he was on the ops turf, allegedly in risky road territory. This is one of they, I'ma say one of they top ops, because you just hear Q50 trolling them, and every third song he dropped. So not trolling, but dissing. So yeah, I don't know how true that is that he in a territory, because it's just the video you see, man. He is so lax. I'm talking about this dude, Baby Splat, is not on point at all. He ain't even trying. He just it's like he, how you would be talking to a girl on the phone, and you would just be dang there, just no worries in the world. You just locked in on her. You ain't focused on nothing, because you ain't. That's hot. That's kind of hot. What it put me in the mind frame of it, because he wasn't alert at all. He wasn't even trying to be alert. But you supposed to be in iller op territory. I don't know, man. But nevertheless, they got down on them. And allegedly, well, not allegedly, this is real, man. A girl got hit. And you know what? That's who I want to pray for. You feel me? Because I heard it was really bad on her end. And I just man, I hope the best for her. I'm gonna try to, I want to put out the energy for y'all to pray for her. But I want to let y'all get the content first and then speak more on it, right? So, you know, it's a short piece, right? Because you can't show the islands on YouTube, but just check it out for what it is, and I'll be here when you get back.
I ain't never ducking bitch you.
So yeah, man, like loafing at his finest, like loafing like 2 loaves of bread. Like you, hey man, baby Splat, hey, you're lucky, man. You know, your mama, you must have a praying mother, a praying family. You know, spend about a week with your mother, stay in the house, and just tell her how thankful you are, because it was negligence on your behalf. Like, you almost got yourself packed, gift wrapped, and sent up there on the easy though. Man, I mean, I could imagine that he probably had somebody with him. That's probably why he was so lax. But you know, you're forcing a person to work twice as hard if you ain't doing nothing but lacking. You know, and that's how that happened, man. But like I say, a girl got hit. I don't know if she passed, man. That's why I was kind of searching. I was kind of like, man, I pray that she is not, man, from this dude negligence, man. And I mean, if he wasn't lacking, it probably was still gonna happen, right? You know. So really, could I say that's on him? No, but it's just I innocent bystanders don't never sit right with me anyway. You know, it's just, you know, it never set right with angsters in the 60s and 70s and the earlier years. It didn't set right with them neither. You know, that's why there were laws and there was certain way you had to move. But you know, modern day angsters say F laws, F big homies, F rules, and they own boss. So it's like, and then they hit innocent bystanders and go home and laugh at it. Like, you know, man. But yeah, man, baby Splat he lived another day. Well, Craig, you live another day. He lived another day to troll, because he is back trolling. What more can you expect? You know, that's the type of life. The Bloodhounds is out there, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a surprise at all. But man, we finna get on to the next topic. Let me get that like button going into it. You know, please and thank you. You figure deal me. This lets YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get, it pushes this video out more. Like it's a, videos just don't actively go out and get to be recommended. You know, it needs y'all to actually stamp it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm giving y'all 3 pieces. You know, if you don't stand me with that, man, I mean, I don't know what type of person you is. So we got Snap Dogg returning back to the scene after being MIA with the same energy that he left off with, and that's thinking that he's the big bad bully that's the size of what it was. You had the Mickey Mouse, you had Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse was the little bitty one, right? That was real tough. Yeah, man. Snap Dogg feels that Sauce Walka is ducking him, and he's still trying to get a one-on-one on the fisticuffs. This is my thing, right? Snap Dogg is, I'm not gonna say professional, I'm not gonna take it to that point, but he is a real, you know, boxer. Sauce Walka really can box, but he is boxing on a street level. Sauce Walka has mastered a street ninja scrapping, you know, Texas style, but it doesn't equate to real boxing, man. So I don't even know why Snap Dogg even on that, man. Like, is you paying the bag, like, and then you really can't pay enough for somebody to embarrass themselves. You know what I'm saying? This dude a whole rapper. Rapper is about making yourself look good, making everything look good around you, making everything appear lavish and elegant. What part of that is getting, you know, mollywopped by a real boxer? You know what I'm saying? Possibly getting KO'd. Like, cause that's the possibility. You know, you a real boxer, Snap Dogg. Like, but hey, man, we gonna listen to Snap Dogg. You feel me? And then I'll be here when you get back. Right before I roll it, I already asked you, but gotta ask you again. Sorry, y'all. Like, share this. If you got the time, you know, I try not to beg for that, but I would appreciate it. I'm finna start seeing who doing these things, and I got the gifts, the prizes and all that stuff coming up. You feel me? It's in yeah, it's official. You know, if you aren't subscribed to this channel, you know, right now is a great time to get it done. If you want to wait to the end just to see if I earn it, cool. You know, just keep your word and let me get it after I finish earning it. You know, just in case you forget, I remind you at the end. And the notification bell is to notify you every time I drop. You see how I'm coming with this content. Okay, man. Here's what you came for.
Sauce Walka, all y'all. Sauce Walka, all y'all. I've been calling you out. Y'all said y'all want to fight. Y'all steady running. All y'all keep putting on gloves, hitting the mat, trying to look good.
So, like I say, man, we starting to implement the fans into my content because y'all are the best part. And yeah, man, we got Trent. That's TAD. It's crazy names, man. He says Snap Dogg will eat the brakes off of Sauce. I mean, that must be, you know, that must be leaning on the fact that, you know, Snap Dogg is a real boxer, like I said, and Sauce is not. But that don't equal a person automatically getting the brakes beat off of them. You know, does that necessarily mean that Sauce will win? No, but you know, Sauce sturdy with him. You know, if you ever seen Sauce, he's sturdy. You know, but Snap Dogg is physically, you know, in boxing. He's currently boxing, like, training. Like that's his sight, his everything is intact as a boxer. So you know that's something heavy to have over Sauce. So like I say, if I was Sauce, I would be doing the same thing Sauce doing. Why answer to that? What will Sauce be getting out of it? Snap Dogg, go get a bag and come back. That's what I be on. All right, man. We got Ed Mr. Samson 6850. Sauce scared. I mean, why are you saying Sauce scared? What has Sauce said for you to say that? Sauce ain't said nothing. So how you figure that? You know, what would Sauce benefit is the thing. Like, what Sauce out here making money every day. Why would he stop making money to go into another man's profession to just entertain another man at his profession? Like, are you serious? In that case, try to drop a mixtape that's or try to drop, you know, challenge him to a song. We know who gonna come off on top with that, don't we? So Snap, you know what I'm saying? Snap just want things his way, and he wanna, you know, but he may be looking to get some, you know, make headlines and maybe get people talking about him to enter back into, to come back with the rapping, because he been MIA. All right, man, we got another one. At Thinker Bow did 3828. Snap back to bullying rappers. When was Snap Dogg doing that? When he was just because a person yelling at a screen don't mean he bullying nobody, man. Like, stop it, man. Like, it's crazy, man. We got Eyes Wide Open, 8836. Sauce would get his caved in. And at The Real Bandino, Sauce my dog, but he for sure ducking. So, I mean, from the looks of it, nobody is on Sauce's side. Everybody thinks that Snap Dogg would get at him. So, I mean, what's the use of them even doing it? I mean, y'all already got the winner. Y'all already biased. I mean, it's a, you know, Snap Dogg just trying to show off, you know, and you know, Snap Dogg has always been a person yelling at the screen, man, his whole career, man. A couple songs out there, and then a lot of rets to other people, a lot of them. So, but hey, man, I'll let y'all know the update on this. Keep y'all in tune. But we got to get on. Before we touch on this other topic, hit the like button. I ain't going to ask too many times. I'm going to get right into it. We got Finesse2Tymes, then got down on his mama, man. You know, the one person in this world you only get one of that ride with you to, you know, until your eyeballs fall out. You know, the one that nurtured you, the one that had you, and the one that don't have a choice to ever leave you. You know what I'm saying? Your dad has that choice, and a lot of times, a lot of dads do get up out of there. The quickness, but yeah, man, like your OG. But man, we gonna get right into the content. I'm gonna go ahead and read what she posted, and then I'm gonna play her little video explaining. So she said her name is Pluria. So I guess she is alleging that Finesse had her cleaning up dog poop just to stay with him. So what else did he have you doing? You know, because those are traits of a low down person. So it had to be more stuff that he had you doing, you know what I'm saying, when it wasn't no poop to clean up. You know, that's your mama. You supposed to be paying junkies to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or sent you a PIMP. You know, before I had my mama do it, you know, these people that you got serving you. Like, but his mom says, my name is Floria and I'm reaching out for help as I face eviction and the urgent need to find a new place to live. Until recently, my son was helping me pay my bills, but after a falling out, I've been left to manage everything on my own. Before I moved to Texas, I lived in Memphis, working, had my own car, own place. I don't know anybody here to help me. This is the third time my son's actions have left me homeless, and each time it becomes harder to recover. My landlord has given me just a few days to pay, and I expect an eviction filing this week. I'm doing everything I can to stay close to my family and maintain my health, but the stress is overwhelming. Damn it. Hey, this sounds like, you know what I'm saying, it's genuine. I maintain my health, but the stress is overwhelming. I struggle with anxiety and depression, and the emotional toll of narcissistic abuse from my son has made things even harder. Last year, I was scammed by Nigerian fraudsters, which led to a money laundering charge. Dang. Now I'm currently in court and facing the possibility of 6 years in prison. This charge has made it nearly impossible to secure housing, as I've already been denied by 3 different departments. Despite these setbacks, I'm determined to find stable housing so I can rebuild and stay connected to my support system. The funds I raise will go directly towards moving costs, transportation, and deposits for a new place. Your support would mean the world to me. It would give me a chance to start over, stay near my loved ones, and focus on my health and well-being. Man, that's a lot, right? You know, well, let's just hear what she has to say verbally, and then I'll give my take. Roll it.
I got a public defender that's finna bat my ass out the ballpark. Ain't nobody else got no motherfucking public defender. Big A didn't have no public defender. Suge didn't have no public defender. Everybody around you, you pay for lawyers for, but you couldn't pay for me a lawyer. I don't care what y'all say, man. He wrong. And I ain't never went to him and told him he had to give me nothing. I barely asked for any motherfucking thing because I know he don't like me. I know he don't love me. Ain't no way he can. But I respectfully walk off. I come from the slums of it, y'all. All this fancy shit without some type of motive behind it. I ain't got nothing, no, and can't invest in nothing. You ain't gave me enough money to invest. Why y'all keep talking about invest? Why you didn't take the money he gave you? The man ain't never gave me no more than $2,500 for myself in my hand since he touched down off the jets. I ain't never got no 10, 20, 30,000. I don't know what that look like. I don't know what that look like. Now that I have a felony, ain't nobody trying to hire me. I cried to this lady. Told her, please give me a job. I was scammed. And she felt it in her heart to hire me. I got a job this week, just passed. But I can't even get to it. Because I don't have a car. Where I live at, buses don't run. Trains don't run out here. And let me tell y'all this. And if everybody in this live know me from back in the day, please put in the comments whether I took care of my children or not. I'm one motherfucker that was in the projects that took care of mine. I took and told her extra care of mine. Extra care. My kids didn't want for nothing. My kids ain't want for nothing. Hear me, y'all. Extra care of mine. Extra care. My kids didn't want for nothing. My kids ain't want for nothing. Hear me, y'all. Extra care of mine. I'm disappointed in him. Then she'll get on this internet and she try to talk. Please. And I'm not fond of telling nobody her business. You hear me? But she want to get on here and act, I mean, she actually want to make it seem like Ricky done something for me. Tell him to come to the mother live. Tell Ricky to come to the live. Suge is one of Ricky's biggest downfall. Because ain't no way I'm going to sit up and let my nigga do stupid ass don't say nothing. Ain't no way I'll let no nigga talk to my mama sideways. Because I'm going to punch one of you. And that's just simple as that.
You know, we got at Insane King 713. As a parent, she's the problem. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can see it like that, but I see it as even if she has problems and she ain't the best, whether mentally, whatever, that's his mom. That's his mom. Okay, we got Ed himself, winner. It's two sides to every story. He not doing this for no reason. Yeah, get on with his, I don't know what that means. But I agree it's two sides. You know, actually three sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth. And yeah, man, yeah. I guarantee it's more to it than she's letting on, but that's his mom, man. Like, what you gonna do? What's the most you can do? That's your mom. Shit. Like, treat her like a rat kid. I don't know, man. Last one, follower of no man. Regardless of what they got going on, this is this man's mom. Dude going to feel the pain one day if he doesn't wake up. You only get one mom and dad. Hopefully they fix their relationship and keep their business off the internet. Love y'all people. Life is short and it shouldn't ever be for sale and taken lightly. Bingo. What I've been saying this whole time. Somebody gets it. It don't matter really, man. It's clear that she's not, you feel me, perfect, as none of us are, but you know what, you gonna leave her out there with the wolves like you would do a ninja that just stole from you? You feel me? You got to do her better, at least a step better. You got to treat her better than those girls that you just met wherever you met them at. You know, like, and they still up in there reaping the benefits of everything you bring through there. So we got to make that make sense. But y'all let me know what y'all think of these three pieces down in the comment section. You know, I will be down there to chop it up with y'all. This is the Real Soda TV, and I'm out.